right? So your agents get that live transfer. They connect with that consumer. Hopefully they have an appointment, show them. What's it look like after that? Like, what are you doing to ensure that you maximize every one of those opportunities?
It's making sure that everyone has claimed it. Even though somebody may put in the chat that, hey, I got Ojo, then there's a reminder chat sent out like, hey, make sure everyone else claimed that, even though Chris got it or even though Sarah got it, whatever that is, just so we can, again, keep those numbers high. And then, of course, it's checking that dashboard and then it's watching it drop into our CRM. And I mean, it's literally our theme this year is just holding everyone accountable to every lead that we are paying for. And in our market right now, I mean, it's tough. So my philosophy is I'm not going to keep paying for them if we're not going to take care of them properly, because that's just not how we do business. So yeah, it's then checking our CRM and making sure like, hey, I can see that you called. I can see you had the conversation. I can see you set the follow-up. I can see what you're doing, your notes, blah, blah, blah. It's really what we do with every other lead source that we have. And then it's staying in close contact with our success manager, Emily, who we love, who is always giving me tips and tricks on, hey, how about you revisit your inactive leads that you have? You have 250 of those that your agents have marked as inactive. We've taken that group now and use it as a whole separate prospecting pond. So, because yeah, we may not have been able to reach them for a couple of weeks, but now we can. So I mean, there are a lot of different tools, whether it's Emily, our success coach, or the concierge and details. Making sure that when we're notifying concierge, we're putting all of the notes that we know about and that we have about that client in the app, so that when concierge is reaching out, they know exactly how to overcome some objections, or depending on what the client says, they have a response because they know what we've done or said.
Awesome. Awesome. I love it. It's it's a lot of back to basics and like just operating the business like a business should be operated. Eric, how about you? What do you have to add to what you
So
guys
we
do?
we've really doubled down, Chris, on our training the last, I don't know, 2 months maybe or so, and it's showing great returns for us. So I've gone to great pains. I mean, I had to look at it and go, we're doing, this is a couple months ago, we're doing fine with Ojo, but fine's not why we do this. We want, like, we're after, achievement, doing really well. And so I just looked at it and said, I think we need to rethink how I'm training our people, and just realizing I need to do a better job because these leads need to be handled a certain way. So we created a whole training program around that, and we constantly are reinforcing that. And then on the accountability side, I have a VA that every Wednesday morning, so this morning, she went into, we use Follow Boss as our CRM, and looked for every Ojo lead and who they're assigned to. We have a whole special task that she does for this. And she messages each of the agents saying, hey, you've got 19 Ojo leads, and five of them haven't been called in the last week, or five of them haven't been texted in the last week. And they have to do it every week, or they don't get to keep the leads, and they'll lose access to new leads. So it's pretty accountable. They all want them. So, but if they get out of line, she sends that message to them, and I see it also, and we use Slack for that. And so the agents know we're watching, and we're not managing them like children. It's not that, but we need more accountability and we need more system to be able to convert these at a higher level. So it's a combination of training and system and accountability, I guess.